Alright mates, I had the good fortune of witnessing the F150 Lightning in person. Of course, I could not see the entire build process because the Rouge factory here in Dearborn, Detroit, Michigan only allows the F150, the ICE version, to be viewed. But there is a video showing the Lightning version being built here, and I was able to watch that here, and I wanted to share that with you guys. So this is how the modern factory works. In 2016, they invested $7.7 billion to build this F150 Lightning Rouge Centre. This is out of bounds for people to view. The other F150 ICE version can be viewed, but this modern factory is a sight to behold. You can see the build process happening here, the interiors. Of course, there are no engines in these cars, and I'm going to show you the skateboard design in just a bit. The near completed cabin being transported, and then the bed or the box is transported, and then they are merged with each other. Interiors being built. There we go. Pretty cool to watch. Even the ICE version being built was a sight to behold, and that monarch here, the Lightning, has come up. Look at that. Good stuff indeed, good stuff. I know this is just a video showing it, but even so, after witnessing the ICE car in production, this is gorgeous to watch. And that was the lithium-ion battery, robots building cars. Pretty sweet indeed. They're near complete. The rear glass fitting robot right there for you. The front windshield fitting robot as well. Look at that. How cool is that? And that is the cabin and box, or the cabin and the bed being merged there into one single piece, and there it comes out. And then the COM AU robot goes in and does the alignment and the fixing. So the merge is complete, and a near complete Ford F1 Lightning comes out the other end. Such an awesome sight. I'm going to show you the scale of this vehicle in just a bit. This is the car getting charged, and it is now a ready vehicle. So sweet, isn't it? Okay, this is the internals of the Ford F150 Lightning. You can see the wheel there coming up. This is a dual motor design. The front motor is here. As you can see from the placard, 2 motors, 4 wheels, phenomenal torque it says. 2 onboard motors powering a standard 4x4 system, allowing for 563 horsepower and 775 pounds per feet of instant torque. An all-electric F150 Pro Lightning is an all-purpose built must-to-have truck, they say, for serious work and recreation. Of course, we know that there are 3 versions: the Lightning Pro, I think it's called the Lariat, and the last one's the Platinum, if I remember right. Or there are 4 versions. I can't remember from top of memory. But that is the front motor. You can see these are the metal skid plates here. You can see the front motors here, right there. There we go. The front motors looking pretty darn cool. And the skateboard design, very similar to what we can see in our Tesla cars as well. The suspension is right here, and the batteries are here as well. We'll show you the batteries in just a bit. And the rear motors come up here. The rear motors are right here. You can see rear motors, dual inboard motors, they say. And the Ford F150 also has a spare wheel right at the back over here, just under the rear chassis there. I'll show you the motors in just a bit, and also the battery configuration in just a bit as we go around and we look at the lithium-ion battery pack. They say advanced lithium-ion battery pack. It is the underneath of the car, like a skateboard design, so it is not a structural pack like in the new cars that Tesla is designing, but this is pretty good. The skateboard design, 98 kilowatt standard range and 131 kilowatt hour extended range batteries are in these cars. So there are 2 battery configurations, and the battery pack is isolated by this frame, which is also waterproof, as we know, like in our Teslas as well. and this is amazing for off-roading and for shielding as well. So the batteries are isolated from the frame by mounting the batteries to the pack. Through the frame rails, F150 Lightning is able to maintain the exact same interior volume and bed space and durability of a gas-powered F150. So this is a modern electric counterpart of the much-loved F150 vehicle. Low maintenance because no engine, no fuel tank, no exhaust system. And this is the way to go. Have a beloved car, convert it to the future, and this is how it looks internal. And there is a cutaway I'm going to show you in just a bit. This is the Ford F150 Lightning in the flesh, and you can see the size is majestic. It is absolutely gorgeous. You can see that that is the place where the CCS2 port is, where the charging happens, and this is the front facade of the vehicle. You can see it's a beautiful curved ground. This does not have the sensors mounted, it's just the front facade, and this is a beautiful lighting there. And if you come to the side, this is a cutaway as well, so there is another charging port on this side, CCS2 as well, and this is the cutaway with the interior being shown. That is the cutaway of the front and the rear door. And if you come closer, you can actually see the interior as well. The interior is very, very similar to the Ford F-150 that we know and love, with the lovely, lovely large screen, which is in the portrait orientation, and the steering wheel. So this is not different to what we see in the original F-150. But you can see that this is for the size comparison. You can see how tall this is. So I'm 5'9", and you can see it's much taller than me. You can see that the cabin is quite wide and the box is a little smaller. Of course, you can have different lengths of the boxes as well. So this box is reasonably like this. This is a beautiful vehicle. I'm going to show you the bed as well. There you go. So people call here the box, and we here in Australia call it the bed. It's got all the nicks and knacks and ports that our guys would need to activate their power tools and so on and so forth. And that is the rear as well. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. And the rear lights, it's got a long strip design going all the way across. And these are the Ford designed chargers as well. There you go. And that is the Monarchia Ford F-150 Lightning. Unfortunately, I do not have a sit-in review of the Ford F-150 Lightning, and it's not for lack of trying. I did try to hire the vehicle, but I just could not get it when I was in Dearborn, Michigan. And so I had to abandon my plans and do a walk-around review of the F-150 Lightning. It's still an impressive vehicle, I must say, but I do have an extensive review of Rivian R1T. I have 2 videos already, and a 3rd video is coming very soon. Please do watch that. I'll leave a link of that in the description of this video as well as in the top right corner. It is a brilliant truck or ute to all of us here in Australia. Now let's have a quick look of the website, because the F-150 Lightning has been in the news recently for more than one instance. First of all, they have now adopted NACS, or North American Charging Standard, which is a Tesla port for their F-150. So the F-150 Lightning can now use a Tesla supercharging network in the US and in Canada. So that is the first thing. The second thing, they recently dropped $10,000 US of the F-150 Lightning's cost, and now it starts at $49,995, which is a great entry price for the first version of the car. As you probably know, there are 4 versions of the car, or 3 main versions, like the Pro, XLT and Lariat, and there is an upscaled platinum version as well, which goes all the way up to $90,995 US. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to come to Australia, but if it does, it will do reasonably well, particularly because we have a great ute or truck market. I know we shouldn't be calling it truck, it is ute for all of us here in Australia. So that's that. I hope you like this video. Please do watch my Rivian video as well, because I really tried to get as many EVs as possible, some things which are not available here in Australia for you guys to see, and also for me to give an Aussie perspective to it and see how well it will do here in Australia as well. I'll see you guys in another interesting video very soon. Until then, this is Nash from Tesla and the Gong, signing off. Peace.